Our second resolution, that of loyalty, will be proposed by Worshipful Brother James McCorkle, Deputy District Master, Limavady District number 6, to be seconded by Worshipful Brother Charles Cafferty, County Grand Master of the County Grand Lodge of Central Scotland.
Right Worshipful Deputy Grand Master, Imperial Grand Master, distinguished brethren and sisters, juniors, ladies and gentlemen, the second resolution is on loyalty, and it reads as follows: that we, the Orange Men assembled at Limavady in commemoration of the 324th anniversary of the Battle of the Boyne, do hereby reaffirm our devotion and loyalty to the throne and person of Her Most Gracious Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and her other realms, defender of the faith. In times of instability and uncertainty in the world and in our nation, the Queen remains a constant. Her example of service is outstanding and an inspiration to us all. We welcome her recent visit to Northern Ireland with the Duke of Edinburgh. The institution also appreciates the role played by the other members of the royal family at home and overseas, and expresses thanks and appreciation to them all. The first resolution quite rightly redeclared this great institution for the premise of saving grace through Christ alone. The third resolution will go on to reaffirm our loyalty to the state and to the Union of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. This second resolution links all three together: one God, one monarchy, one nation. In a year in which we look back upon a number of significant commemorations, it is worthy to note that our Queen has, with God as her guide, led our nation through many difficult times and events. If we were to start over again as a nation and decided to elect a president, we would find no one with the experience, the class, the gracefulness that comes with our Queen. The current form of monarchy and government was, of course, established through the Glorious Revolution and secured with God's help by the forces of King William III at the Battle of the Boyne on this day 324 years ago. King James was a tyrant. He turned his back on the one true God and followed after false idols and false teachings. Kings and nations rise and fall, but God, the God who brought King William III to the throne, is the same today as he was in 1690. Our rulers of today should take heed of the events of the Glorious Revolution. Our royal family give unstinting service to the nation, and in return they receive unrivaled support from the people. This was exemplified during the recent royal visit to Coleraine, when the Queen and Prince Philip received a rapturous welcome by those gathered in the town to greet them. I am of the opinion that in recent years the government has abused its relationship with our Queen. It has been sickening to watch as Her Majesty and Prince Philip have been used in the appeasement process here in Northern Ireland, and it was unforgivable that the Queen was asked to issue royal pardons to those who wreaked evil and terror upon our land. If we as an institution and as individuals are to truly reaffirm our loyalty to the throne and person of Queen Elizabeth II, then in every walk of life we must do all in our power to defend the throne and the nation. Our brave armed forces undisputedly lead the way in this, but we all have a role to play. As a people, we must play our part in the democratic process and use our vote at every opportunity to ensure that the pro-union parties are not overshadowed by the rise of nationalist and republican ideologies. As pro-union political representatives, we must learn to fear our electorate more than we fear our enemies. We must lay aside self-gain and unite and lead at every level. Should that be in the new council chambers, in the Assembly, or at Westminster with our pro-union friends in England, Scotland and Wales, or indeed across the Commonwealth. It was right this morning that we stood together as one, and I only hope and pray that this genuinely continues. So with a unified voice and renewed purpose, let us leave this field today resolved to remain loyal, and we may resolutely defend the throne at every turn. When it comes to one God, one monarch and one nation, may there always be no surrender. Brother Chairman, I propose this resolution on loyalty.
Deputy Grand Master, Imperial Grand Master, Right Worshipful District Master, distinguished guests and brothers and sisters. Can I say, firstly, and bring fraternal greetings from the Grand Lord Lodge of Scotland and the brethren and the sisters of Scotland, and thank you in this time of trouble and need where we are really relying on the support and the help from our Ulster brethren and sisters. I'm sure we will get that. I was very proud to be here today. I am proud to be here to share in your culture and my heritage and our tradition. And I am a Protestant. I am a member of the Church of Scotland. I have been for over 27 years. I am a unionist and I am a loyalist, and I'm not ashamed to do so. But brothers and sisters, one thing I am very disappointed and shamed about just now is the national kirk in Scotland. I'm ashamed the way it is disintegrating, how it's turning its back from the scriptures, and boy am I mighty pleased that I have here today chaplains in this institution who do not turn their back on the faith, who do not turn their back on the scriptures, and do not turn their back on this institution, and I thank God for that. Brothers and sisters, I would just like to take a very few moments just to advise you that we in the institution in Scotland are working extremely hard to ensure that we remain part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We have a megalomaniac of a First Minister, a man who wants to be the next King of Scotland, a guy who tells lots of lies, misleads, makes things up as it goes along, and the sad thing is that there are some people in Scotland are actually believing in him. Well, I say no from this platform to the Scottish National Party and the hostile campaign that they are perpetrating in the land of Scotland just now. And as the Deputy Grand Master says, yes, you can be proud to be Scottish, but yes, you can be proud to be British, and we are in the institution in Scotland, both of those. The First Minister and the Scottish Government has produced what they call the White Paper. It's a booklet with 670 pages in it. It's full of aspirations. It's a wish list. There is nothing costed. There is no guarantees. But King Salmon wants us to believe that. But there are three things that's in that White Paper. I have read the White Paper. One is, and this is a contradiction, he wants to give us some form of a Scottish BBC. He says we will have Doctor Who and we will have EastEnders. Well, the Grand Lodge of Scotland says this: we would like to put the First Minister in the TARDIS and beam him to the Queen Vic. Friends, it is an important issue and we don't take it lying down. We're not being flippant about it. And the members of the institution, both male and female in Scotland, we're working actively on the ground, pamphlet, on the telephone, chapping doors. You may not see that in the press, but that's what we are doing. We are giving the Getting Better Together campaign, we are giving them the resources in terms of the bodies. They are attacking us and that's annoying us. However, that doesn't mean to say we're going to turn their back and try to keep the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. My friends, we are glad that we have you Foursquare with us because we need that. And can I say this, and I don't have to tell you Ulster folk this, because there are people who have taken a very, very, very sharp eye at what's happening in Scotland, and should we go independent, then they're coming for you fellas. And we will see the unravelling of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And I say from this platform, no, no, no. Ulster used to say no, Scotland says no. My friends, can I leave this with you? Some people say that Alex Salmon resembles me, or I resemble Alex Salmon. I'm not sure that's quite clear. But can I leave this with you? I wear orange, he flirts with green. And after the 18th of September 2014, Scotland will still be part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and we will be singing God Save the Queen. I would like to second the second resolution on loyalty. Thank you.